Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. It is 12:11 right now. It's just afternoon. I will share with you guys my grocery list from Jewel and Aldi. I am a little upset. I ended up paying $5 for something at Jewel that should have been free, and I was very upset about that. And I don't really know, like, I got the right ones. I know it was. I bought these before, so I don't know if that was why. So it was those hand sanitizing wipes, which, like I said, I bought before, so I don't know if that was why it wasn't, like, letting it, like, you know, I don't know. They're weird sometimes at Jewel. Like, if you've used a coupon once before, it won't, and even if it resets in your account again, it won't work sometimes. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. But like I said, it was a bummer because I got one of those for free. I got two of them actually made $1 on each at Menards. So I was not looking to pay $5 for stuff that I already have 3 packages of. And again, I was supposed to be free. So like I said, I was a little upset about that. I also got an additional $3 discount. It said on the, like, you know, like miscellaneous sort of, like, just for use, like a thank you sort. So I got an additional $3 off as well, so it almost covered the cost of that. But like I said, that was, you know, I was expecting to get that off my basket and not have to pay for something that was going to be free. So we ended up spending just a little over with tax. It was 60 bucks and would have been under that had that item been free, but after net cost, and again without that, would have been under 50 bucks. So like I said, I was a little bummed out about that. That didn't end up coming off. So like I said, I'll share with you guys all of the Jewel haul. So the advertised just for you deals that were going on this week that are like in the ad, everybody, you know, will wind up getting those deals, was on the Chex Mix. These were 77 cents each when you bought 4 with the just for you coupon. So we ended up getting 4 of those, like I said, for 77 cents each, which is normally what we ended up buying. Like, I'll get one for me, my dad, my mom, and Jack. So that worked out. And then these Dots Homestyle pretzels, which these are really good, guys. The last time we got a good deal on these, we tried them out and they were really good. These are $2.99 after a just for you, like advertised just for you coupon. And then also the other items was on these the Dannon, either the Light and Fit or the Oikos, or like just the Dannon Greek yogurts select varieties. These are 39 cents each after the just for you advertised just for you coupon. So that's a limit of 5. So we ended up picking up 5 of those. Some of the other like regular sale items was on the Quaker like cereals, the granola bars, and then also those little like rice crackers sort of. They are 99 cents when you buy in multiples of 4. So I ended up buying, because 99 cents for cereal, I bought 4 boxes of cereal, I bought 4 boxes of the chewy bars, and then also 4 of these little rice snack things because I love these. My mom, I know she normally gets like rice cake sort of too to snack on for herself. So I ended up picking up like I said, 4 of each of those. And then also the Powerades were 89 cents each. We ended up picking up 6 of these. I got 2 for my mom, 1 for Matthew, 2 for my dad, and 1 for Jack. And then I also got one of these. I'll tell you guys that was a personalized offer. But then some of the produce items that were going on, the blackberries and raspberries were $1.50 each. I ended up picking up 3 of each kind of those. And then the Honeycrisp apples were 99 cents. I ended up picking up a little under 4 pounds, so I paid $3.89 for those, and regularly would have been $10.96. It's crazy. So that was a really good price. And then the broccoli and cauliflower were both 77 cents each. Those we ended up picking up, the broccoli about a ½ pound, it was 57 cents, and the cauliflower was about a pound and a half, so we paid $1.13 for that. So the rest of the items I ended up picking up, I used just for you coupons, which could have been personalized to my account. Some are advertised as like everybody gets that same price, or like, you know, oh, there's a coupon in your just for you account. It depends. The O Organics or like organic white corn tortilla chips are just, they're organic tortilla chips are on sale for $2.49. There's a 50-cent off coupon making it $1.99. That's the same price as Aldi, so I went ahead and picked up a package of those. The avocados were personalized just for you price for, I think they were 84 cents. And then the avocados from Mexico, so I picked up 4 of these, which ended up totaling $3.36. And then when you pick up 3 of the avocados from Mexico, there was a 75 cents back from Ibotta, so I also got that back as well. So that ended up making these, like, I don't even know what that comes out to, but it wound up making them, like, you know, under probably closer to like around 50 cents or so each. So I ended up, like I said, picking up 4 of those. And then I also ended up picking up one of the Gatorades. Like I said, that was for Jack. It was a personalized just for you offer for 49 cents. The chicken breast, same deal as last week. Now this week it was not on sale, but I had a personalized just for you offer, so you guys can see there, like in total this would have been stinking expensive chicken breast, because it was $17.80 for the like sale price, and then you also save $11.11. So for the poundage that I ended up picking up, it would have been close to $30 for chicken breast, which is like crazy. But I had a personalized just for you offer for 99 cents for the chicken breast, which it ended up coming off at, it was $4.42 that I got for 4 chicken breasts, just a little under 4.5 pounds. So I'm gonna make 4 freezer dinners with these in total. And then also these these Breakstone cottage cheese doubles. I got this deal a while ago at Walmart, and my mom really liked these, so I went ahead and picked up some of these. There is a coupon. They're on sale for $1.25 each. There's a coupon for $1 off of 3 from Just For You. And then there's also, I think it was 25 or 35 cents back when you bought 1, but you can redeem it up to 5 times. So I went ahead and picked up 5 of these, used the $1 off 3 coupon, plus also got 35 cents back on each of them. So I believe, I thought I did the math last night, it comes out to about 70 cents each, which I could have just bought 3, redeemed 3 of the offers, and used the $1 off 3 coupon. It would have been a little bit better of a price each, but I figured my mom really liked these, so I'll go ahead and get, you know, the limit for the Ibotta offer as well, plus throw in that extra coupon. All that kind of stuff was really good price. So like I said, I think around 70 cents or so, which again, my mom really loved these. So I went ahead and picked up those, and then this was the same deal as last week as well. This Cabot Vermont like cheddar cheese, brick cheese was on sale for $2.99. There's a $1 off coupon making it $1.99. It's the same prices at Aldi, and again for like name brands. These were the, like I said, the Medi Wiper hand sanitizing wipes, 80 count, which is the exact same ones that I have. And like I said, I used before, got the coupon, everything like that worked fine. And then the coupon reset, it was in my account again. I went ahead, loaded it, went to the store, didn't come off. So I also got that additional $3 off as well. And I realized I didn't actually tell you guys everything. The items on the table, everything I just showed you guys from Jewel would have been $168.45. I paid $59.27 plus tax, and I ended up, like I said, minus the wipes would have been $54.28. I saved $109.18. Again, if you add the extra $5 on, I should have saved, it would have been like $115 almost that I saved. I did get back $2.25. I also got 25 cents back, I think, I'm sorry, I got $2.75 back. I also got 25 cents back from just any offer, like, you know, just from redeeming your receipt from Ibotta. So my net cost was $56.52, and again, minus the $5 I spent on those wipes that I shouldn't have had to pay for, it would have been $51.53 for those items, like I said, minus the wipes. So I would have, like I said, like 50 bucks for as much as I got. I got meat, I got a good amount of produce actually too. Again, we did a lot of that at Caputo's and Valley Produce, so we didn't need a whole ton of stuff, but I felt like we actually, sometimes I don't get a lot at Jewel, I felt like I did. And then also like the cereal to stock up in. I also got the meat and cheese and organic tortilla chips and some other snack stuff, and you know, the dairy, you know, stuff from the dairy, and stocked up a little bit on our Powerades, because again, like Jackson football, so we need some of that stuff. But again, I thought that like around 50 bucks is a really good price for all of those items. So I'll share with you guys what I also ended up picking up from Aldi. So on this side of the table, this was everything we ended up getting from Aldi. Actually, probably one of the bigger hauls we've done at Aldi in a while, because we needed some stuff. My mom's gonna make actually enchiladas for dinner tonight, so we needed some stuff for that. I got stuff to do for freezer dinners for the the chicken breast that I bought. Also, some of the chicken breast that I already had in the freezer I needed a couple things for. And I saw this too on the hamburgers, the 10 for 10, which a lot of times I always wind up doing this deal when they have these sort of sales going on, but I haven't seen this recently at a lot of stores. Like Valley Produce will have them sometimes, again Aldi, but it wasn't advertised, but I saw a lady right in front of me. She ended up picking one up and I was like, oh, they have these. So I went ahead and got them. Hamburgers, which I just wind up freezing in a 5-pack each, so that when we wind up grilling, we have those, you know, we'll wind up doing I have 2 packages of them for 10 bucks, which I don't think is that bad of a price for more fresh ground beef instead of like those frozen hockey puck ones. Like I said, I went ahead and did that, but in total, after tax, we ended up paying $51.42 for all these items. So we went ahead and picked up bread. We needed bread. We also picked up bananas. I got French vanilla coffee creamer for myself. We needed milk, which my mom already started using some of it. Also too, I thought we just bought potatoes. I don't even know if it was potatoes we just bought this week at Valley Produce or Caputo's, or maybe it was last week, but I guess they were bad. My mom said that they were just like disgusting, and like I don't know if I picked a bad one, and there was like, I made sure like to look over them and everything like that, or maybe if there were 2 bags in there, maybe one had a gross one in there from like before and got all over the new ones. I don't know, but she said that we were out. These are expensive, guys. Normally I wind up getting potatoes super cheap, like 99 cents for a 5-pound bag, or like $2 for like a 10-pound bag or something like that. This was like $3.50 I think for a 5-pound bag. I like never wind up paying that much for potatoes. Like I said, that's expensive. Then we also, like I said, got the hamburger patties, which were 10 for 10, and then also the Pop-Tarts. We picked up a package of those. I'm also out of black bean burgers, so we got that, and I think I have 2 hash browns left for myself, so I picked up a package of those. And then my mom's doing enchiladas, like I said, so I don't know, she said tomato sauce. I'm assuming she didn't mean like pasta sauce, and they don't have big jars of tomato sauce, so I just went ahead and picked up a bunch of little cans of tomato sauce, because if not, I always wind up using these like extra ones for when we do like what's it called, like sausage and peppers. I'll throw a can of this or 2 over it. And then also she asked for Colby Jack cheese. I got 2 of the Italian dressings. She also, I think she's going to do black bean burgers, or not black bean burgers. I think she's going to do black bean enchiladas. So we went ahead and picked up 2 packages of those, and then also 2 cans of the diced tomatoes. And then a thing of chunky salsa, and then little tortillas. We normally wind up getting like the big fajita sized ones, but I went ahead and picked up a package of the smaller ones. And then for the what's it called, the chicken, I have 2 outside in the freezer that I'm going to do Italian chicken with already, and then the ones I have in here, I'm going to do 2 things of pasta chicken and then 2 things of barbecue chicken, because I have barbecue sauce already, so that's what I'm going to wind up doing that with. And then we also needed freezer bags, so each pound of like chicken I'm gonna wind up doing with that. So like this will be Italian chicken with pasta sauce, and then this will be like pasta sauce with pasta and chicken in it when I go to make it. So that was everything we ended up then picking up at Aldi. In both stores we were like right around, I think, $100. Again, probably like net cost, it was close to that, a little bit over, but I can't remember exactly what we ended up spending at Valley Produce and Caputo's, because we didn't end up getting all of too much stuff. But like I said, I can't off the top of my head remember exactly what we ended up spending, but I know we're under $100 in total for everything, or $200 in total for everything. But again, like I stocked up again and did like some meat stuff, which I normally don't always wind up doing, so I thought that it was a pretty good price for everything. So again, I'm gonna get all this stuff put away. We're actually making breakfast on the Blackstone right now, so that is where everybody else is, so I think I have to pretty much put most of this stuff away by myself. So yeah, anyways, I thought I'd just share with you guys my haul again. I was pretty impressed with Jewel, and like for not having actually that much sales going on, like they had a good amount of produce stuff actually going on, and a couple other little things that I sort of found. But like sometimes the sale stuff is just as good as like the actual couponing sale stuff. Like 99-cent cereal, you really can't beat that. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get all of this put away. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I did almost really nothing productive. I did do a load of dishes today because I told you guys my mom was making the enchiladas and everything, but I pretty much just sat on the couch all day and watched football games all day long today. I don't know what games were on earlier, but we ended up watching like the noon games. Those two were on. Oh, the Steelers. We mainly watched the Steelers. We also watched some of the Cubs game too, because that was a really close game. And like, honestly guys too, all of the teams that I wanted to win and all the teams that I care about, they all ended up winning. Like my top favorite teams, which was actually really funny too. Today when we were watching the first game, I was like talking to Jack, because Jack was like, I think Pittsburgh was playing Buffalo, and Pittsburgh's probably, honestly, it's so weird. Like, when I really started getting into football, it seemed like Pittsburgh games were like always on, and like I really liked them. They weren't a team that like I literally were like, oh my gosh, I hate this team or whatever. You know, like they didn't stand out too crazy to me, but they were a team that I was like, I sort of really like them. And like over the years following them, like I really liked that team. And like my dad says too, he's like, the Steelers are like what the Bears should be, but they have not been. And so like, yeah, I don't know, like ever since I sort of started following football, I started watching like the Steelers, like not watching football. I've watched football since I was little, but like really, like I watched like post-game shows. I watch, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Like really started like getting into like following teams specifically and like players and stuff like that, and like was really into like the Steelers for some reason too. I think that was one of a couple years later when we did fantasy, after like as I really got into them. Roethlisberger was my quarterback, and I think I had Juju Smith-Schuster, and so like I said, like it was like that, like I really started following, like, you know, I'd been following them already, but then again, like doing fantasy and stuff like that, you know, like I followed them even more. And so I don't know why, they were just one of my like really favorite teams, and like I'll probably always root for them as long as they're not playing like my other sort of favorite teams. But that was the thing, was that we ended up making, they have, you know, you can make like the tier list and stuff like that of like your favorite NFL teams or whatever. And so I realized I put in my top, I think I had a top 5 favorite teams. Bears first, then Carolina, then Seattle, then I think the Pittsburgh Steelers, then the Broncos. That was like my 5 top in like my 5 favorites, and in that order. Then like next I have like my really liked or loved teams, I guess, was I like the Bengals, the Jaguars, and I think there was a third team in that, like, and I can't remember off the top of my head now who it was. But then there's like teams that like I liked, and then there were teams that like I was like, like I don't really like have an opinion on, like maybe I'll root for them, like maybe I won't. I think my liked teams were maybe like the Browns, because like I'll sort of root for them, like I just think that like, you know, like they haven't done a lot, so like, you know, and I think that they are like one of those sort of underrated teams definitely, and now they're actually like sort of on the move, so like I would totally not mind rooting for them. But my like teams that like I just don't care about are teams that like, I don't know, they just aren't anything super special. And obviously I have like a like sort of disliked teams, and then definitely my loathed teams, which I think I only had 3, which were definitely my first most hated team was what's it called? Was Green Bay, then probably Cowboys and Patriots. And like my disliked teams, I don't even remember who was in there. I think maybe the Saints, and just because Carolina is my favorite, so they're like rivals of Carolina, so that's why I had to pick that. But you know, so anyways, we ended up doing this whole tiered list, and like I was like, yeah, but like those are the teams I root for. Every single team that I liked won today. Actually, I think the Broncos won. All of my favorite teams except for the Bears, which was one game tonight, Sunday Night Football, I was most rooting for and, you know, looking forward to watching. I got to see, like I said, sort of some of the games, and we got to catch a good part of the end of the Carolina game I think they had on. And the Seattle game I stayed up to date with on ESPN and all that kind of stuff too. So like, you know, I was very into like sort of what was going on those teams. But anyways, either the teams I don't like or like completely hate, they all ended up actually losing. All of the teams in the Bears division even ended up losing. So right now they're all tied for either first place or last place, however you want to look at it. Everybody in the Bears division, because nobody won a game. I don't even know, guys. It was just like, that was the one thing that I was looking forward to, was like the Bears game. And I really didn't think they were going to win, but I thought it was going to be a competitive game. It really wasn't even a competitive game to watch. Sort of sad. So anyways, yeah. My mom made really good enchiladas in the crock pot today. Oh my goodness, guys, they were like so good. That was like the highlight of pretty much the afternoon. After like the, what is that, 4 o'clock games or 3 o'clock games or whatever wrapped up right before the Bears game, we ended up sort of eating, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. That was pretty much the highlight of the afternoon, was the enchiladas, because Bears game was like, I don't know, it wasn't even like a really entertaining game either. Like, neither team really had any big, like, the Rams had some good offensive plays that made our defense look horrible, but like, there wasn't anything that really was like, oh, like, this is a really good game, it's really close, like, I really care about this game, or like, oh, they came back. Like, that was how, honestly, there was a ton of games like that where either the road teams won or teams ended up coming back and won the games that were down. Like, I was rooting for the Browns. They played Kansas City. I think the Kansas City came back, and the Steelers, who were down, they ended up coming back and winning against Buffalo. Like, so, like, I don't know, it was just all these teams too, and I was like, wow. And then like the Bears were down, and I was like, they could totally come back because it's been the trend today, and they didn't. So anyways, guys, yeah, like I said, I was a little bummed out about that this afternoon, but I mean, what can you do? It's football, I guess it's gonna happen. But like, I don't know, guys, I am just like, watching the game today, I was sort of like, what are they gonna do? Like, I genuinely don't know, because it seems like their defense is the part right now that is like, looks worse. Like, I actually thought the offense didn't play that bad, but the defense looks really bad. And normally that was our like pride and joy and the one thing to sort of look forward to. And it was our offense that like could not do anything. And so yeah, now I'm scared, because I'm like, great, is this just how it's gonna wind up being? Like, now we have all this really good, you know, we'll have this future offense is gonna be really good, but our defense is gonna be really old and, you know, can't do anything and can't stop, you know, anything, and we're just gonna keep going back and forth with this for years. Like, that's sort of what it almost seems like is the trend, and I really hope that that's not the case. But like, yeah, like, when we have a good offense again, it seems like now the defense isn't getting good, and when we had a good defense, the offense wasn't good. And so yeah, like I said, I'm scared about that. This game was the game that did not look very good, so that's why, you know, like, things can definitely change, but like, it just didn't look good, like I said. It's a little scary. So anyways, guys, I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I stayed up to watch a post-game show, and it's like midnight right now, so I need to take a shower and get to bed. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog, though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon. Chinny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.